And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Cities Skylines. And we got a little traffic situation here. It is backed all the way up back to here. So let's see first what we can do about this traffic. So let's open the traffic manager. Let's see. Do I want manual traffic lights or automatic traffic lights? I actually don't have that much traffic going back and forth here, but I think if we do change lane arrows, no, let's see, lane connector, that's what I want. Right here, I want to take this lane into that inner one, this lane into that one, and of course I want to continue that across. Continue that across. And this one can go to the middle there. This one can loop around. This one goes straight through. And let's see. I want this one to loop into that one. This one can go straight to this side. This is going to curve. This is going to turn in only. And now, let's see. This side here can go in there. This side will go straight through to there. And this side will curve into this side there. So that way there's no crosstalk in between these. Okay, I think that is good. Now it'll just take a little bit for all that to update. Because the cars that are already in queue, the change isn't really reflected yet. So hopefully that will help. And it is pouring down rain. Alright, let's see. So our residential is spiking again for demand, which is good. Looks like we have a little bit of a police emergency back here. Do I have a police helicopter? Ooh, I do. I bet you this is expensive. Yeah, 2,480 a week. Yowza. Okay. Noise pollution? No, okay. I think we're gonna ooh, this is a big building. Okay, I'm gonna put this one right up in here. Just like that. Now, does it have power? It does not have power. There we go. Should have water. I covered everything with water over here. Look at all the cars. That is a lot of vehicles. I might want to try the timed traffic if I can. I'm not sure that I can though. There's a lot of people using this train station now. Look at the, I mean, it is, oh, I love it. Look at all the people. That's so great. Yeah, that's a interesting curve there. This side is backed up. It looks like it was, looks like it's more or less simulating rush hour now, which is kind of cool. If not scary. So we're gonna go over here and see if we can't improve the situation a little bit. I don't want to upgrade. I want to build. We're gonna build out here, and we're gonna raise it up. Maybe not that far. Build it over like that, and then the highway ramp. So this one gets up to there, which then gets back to there. This one comes in here and then comes back down there. So that adds a secondary entrance for this main drag. So we probably, hopefully, take a little bit of the cars that are coming in here and move them onto this side so they can come in from this direction. That should help a little bit on that front. Now, the other side of this is this area over here. I want to basically set up a smooth road. Can I go? I can't cross that. I can cross that. Oh, cool. So I'm going to cross that area there, and I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it more or less north, and we're going to turn it into. I don't really want to turn it into a highway, and I don't really need a 6-lane road, but I think that would be better. We're just gonna roll with it. And go up like this, similar to what we did on the other side. Raise it up, go over, and then the highway ramp. That. And that looks a little funky, but we're going to roll with it. So that connects this part of town directly up to the highway, if they so choose. It's another route, alternate route from this main drag here. So hopefully this is used for a number of things, mainly like commercial supply and emergency services. Really fast way into Victoria Hills. I think this should be updated enough. Oh, no, not quite. Let me look at that lane connector. So this here, I'm not doing a left from here, unfortunately. So I need to run a left lane. Okay, that rain is getting a little annoying. There. Now they can turn a left, and then this and this left, you know, there's no crosstalk in between the two, except for this outside lane turn, which a lot fewer cars actually use. So, man, that rain makes it so dark, even I have trouble seeing. So, yeah, let's see. Speed limits. Let's go to this road that I just added. Wherever it may be. There it is. I'm going to beef up the speed limit. So, it's 50 right now. And what is the highway? 100. So, let's beef this up. 100 miles an hour, or it's probably kilometers an hour, I'm guessing. All the way through here. So this is like a main drag. It's not highway-esque. We can still branch onto it, but it's much faster than normal. And this is okay being a little slower. That's fine. I don't know what this one is, but we'll run with it. How about in here? These are 60s in here. So I want the outgoing lane to be super fast. Get people out of there. The incoming lane is okay. We'll speed it up to that intersection. So it's speed up here, then there's going to be a warning, hey, we're slowing down, and then there's 60, and then bring it into the city. So that is okay there. Oh, that's rail. Okay, never mind. That one must be rail. So these are 50s in here, which is fine because we're in the middle of town. There's 40s. And I'm sure there's probably one road or two in here that is the more basic. Oh, no, I guess it's 40 is the lowest. That's kind of cool. Okay. But yeah, that looks like we cleared up that huge backlog. That's nice. And how many people are now using this little area over here? So yeah, we've got quite a lot more traffic over here now, and it's a more direct line right into the city. There's no left or right turn to get into this main drag, which is nice. So now we can continue with our development here. What happened to my... There we go. Okay, now see commercial demand. I'm not really a fan of placing too much commercial at this point. So let's see if we can get some electricity moving. And let's see. Oh, that's a good way to do this. No, that's grown. I can build that and that. Oh, it looks like that didn't develop here. So, okay, we got some more growth going on. That's good. Once I get this main drag done, then we can start spreading on either side. But we've almost got all of this covered in here, which is nice. And it's just then this main drag in here, and then this line. Oh, good. Some people are using this. Excellent. Nice and fast, and a direct connection. So that's good. I like to see networks used like this. Well, you're just cruising in the turning lane there, buddy. That's okay. I'll forgive you. Okay. So all these are already developed. That's nice. Get this population a little bit more mature before I throw in some commercial in there. I'd like to get all of this stuff zoned before micromanaging, you know, what goes where. And it's like that. We've got a little bit more in here. Plus, you know, it's going to be right next to commercial, so I don't need to do the little itty-bitty mom-and-pop shops in the corners here. Maybe one down here as this grows and develops. I might slap one right in here. There we go. A little bit of neighborhood commercial. There we go. All right. We are growing. Now my residential is going down again, but that's been a pretty temporary thing. It just takes a year or so, and then it'll pop right back up again with the maturing of all of the residential. Okay, that's split right there, so I don't want to zone that out. Okay, that's split right there too. So it looks like this is going to have to be a 3. And this one will be a 4. Oh, no, I don't want that to zone yet. I want this to grow. And then all of these Now I can zone that. That big chunk. That chunk. Now we're going to need commercial or residential up here. Hopefully to fuel the employment of all of this stuff. So we are getting this area ready, and what I'm planning, let me let you in on a plan or two. Get this area zone developed, ready to go. Get the emergency shelters laid out. I've already got a few out there, but we're probably going to need 1 or 2 more in these outskirts areas here. And then I'm going to drop a tornado in here, and we're going to see what happens. But we got to get this stuff. We got to get this stuff zoned and built first, and then we can destroy it. You know, we can tell these people, hey, you know, life is futile, and you know, count your blessings while you've got them, because this nice peaceful area back here is going to become very dangerous. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen when a tornado hits? Or I could land a meteor on it, or any number of things. I want to try a tornado. I want to try the evacuate thing and get all of that stuff, you know, in, and maybe test it out and actually see how it works in game, because I still have no idea how it works. Yeah, we still have an abandoned one there. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to start thinking about bus lines, I think. We are, oh no, not residential. This is a main drag here. So in here, there, that'll be a 2x3, and then all of that can do it. That can do it. Now I need residential, because we got to employ some people, fill some jobs. Okay, a little bit there, a little bit there. I'm not being too precise with my zoning. I don't want super regular zoning, but this is looking pretty good. You know, it's taken a few episodes to really get this filled in, but you can see what my plan was in this neighborhood to get this stuff going. Now, another line that I think we're going to need is a line from this road here to go over the highway. And this will be a smaller, sort of like country-esque on and off ramp. Hopefully not too heavily traveled, because that main road, although that is a risk, because we got so many cars running on this one now that I'm sure that if we put one in the middle, a lot of the traffic will be using the one in the middle to get where they need to go. But it looks like, yeah, this intersection is really cleaned up. We are using all the traffic. We'll see in the morning whether or not that took, and whether or not it actually worked the way I wanted it to. So who knows? Who knows if it actually worked? So let's get some more residential in here, just because people need to work. The other thing I want to do is institute some policies, some city policies. Let's go to policies. So city planning, I want the small business and the big business bonuses. And we'll see, we're at 12,000 income here. We'll see if that actually has a huge impact. Oh yeah, look at that. Huge impact. Look at that. 10,000. 12,000. Holy cow, it's still going. And let's see, what else do we want on the entire town? I could encourage biking. I'm not sure how that would work with mass transit. Okay. Lightning rods. I think that is probably a good idea. So we're going to institute lightning rods and see. Should be a little bit better, and our downtown area should be a little safer at that point. But what is the cost? 1.6 cents per building. That's that adds up. But you can see our income actually went from 12,000 and now we're at 37,000, 38,000, 40,000. So yeah, those two policies, if you're hurting for money and you got some good businesses in your city, then that policy is just made for you. Gives you a boost. So I want to finish this little neighborhood off here, and that would go a long ways to help completing this line. Oh, we have water issues poking out here, so I'm going to connect this pipe, and we're going to just skirt the outside of the city here. There we go. How is our water doing? Ooh, our water is actually interesting. Power, we're actually doing pretty good. Because we're not building high density, our power is actually much, much better. So we're not suffering major power outages. And look at all the people, look at all the empty jobs over here. So yeah, we need to get this area mature, get these citizens out looking for jobs, maybe educated a little bit, and you know, maybe then they'll find work. Not 100% sure again how that works, but hopefully they'll start working. There we go. Keeping them away from that main line of traffic there because of the noise factor. See the noise? A lot of noise is from traffic. So you can see it's just massive amount of noise generated just in general with traffic. So these are pretty heavily run lines here. And the train lines, not so much. Not too intense of a line there. But downtown, oh yeah, this is going to be very noisy. Oh man, we've had 2 more games. Look at that. We have won. We are undefeated. Nice. I like it. All right. I still have some abandonment back in here. I might want to start creeping this in. Start bulldozing some of these and replacing with offices eventually. Because this is probably a very, very well-educated workforce down here. Ooh, looks like these buildings upgraded. Nice. Plus, I also have that Rico building that I want to plop down. Let's plop that down really quick before we end the episode. This is a Rico that is a high-rise residential. So I'm going to plop this right next to the high school. And then we can see it's 88 households. It's already has a growth level. We don't need to worry about it. Look at that. People have moved in already. Nice. They love it. That's a nice looking building too. I've got another one I want to use, but that'll have to wait for another episode. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.